Okay, so they give us a shaded region bounded by this graph and this graph. So what I like to do is use my calculator. I discover that the upper function is y equal root x using my calculator. And so I like to call the upper function f and the lower function g. I put f always in y1, g always in y2. Find area R. So I always think of finding area by finding the area of a rectangle that is within R. So I need to find this y-coordinate, subtract this y-coordinate. The unique top y-coordinate can be found using the formula F. The bottom y-coordinate can be found using the formula G. So this formula here will find the length of any rectangle. The purpose of the x in the formula is to identify which rectangle. Specify the x-coordinate. That formula finds the length of the rectangle. If I multiply by dx, I would have the area of a rectangle. If I then repeat that computation for many values of x, let's say I had to find this point. So I use my calculator to find the intersection. And I also made sure that I stored that value in b, and that I told the grader where I had stored the value. So from b to 1, that will give me the correct answer. So the way you score the problem is there are 3 points possible. 1 point for having the right limits. So you need to have either this integral written or this integral written with the correct limits in either case. And since I used B, I'd have to have this written down as well. So basically, it's all color-coded. This red point, this one red point, comes from making sure that you wrote down what B is equal to, and that you had the correct limits on the integral that you wrote down. That's 1 point. Then the integrand point here, the integrand point is for having the correct integrand. It could be this type, or my preference is f subtract g, make sure you have these parentheses, multiplied by dx. If you have that, 1 more point. The third point is for the correct decimal answer. Third point is for the correct decimal answer. It must match exactly 0.442 or 0.443. If there's anything different, you would get 0 points for that. The entire problem is worth 3 points. You can get 1, 2, or 3.